Hi, this is Tom Malloy. I've raised over $25 million for financing movies. I've produced at the time of this video 17 films, written 30 plus screenplays, options sold or made into movies, 25 of those screenplays, and I've starred in a bunch of movies, so I'm an encyclopedia on filmmaking. Today's topic is how do you make a movie? Well, how do you make a movie in 2022? How do you make a movie this year? It's the beginning of the year, it's January, and you need to do something. You need to make a movie this year. Okay, so what you have to do first is look and think, all right, what could I, and by the way, I'm just going to preface this by saying this is the video saying, how do you just get something going, right? Maybe you have this big film that you want to do or whatever, and you keep that and you just move it over to the side. Maybe if you look at it like stove burners, you're going to push that over to the back right corner, and you're going to have something right away. So the first thing you can do is look and see, all right, what money could I possibly raise? What is a feasible amount that I feel that I could raise? Could be $10,000, could be $100,000, could be $1 million, whatever that is. You have to believe that you're going to be able to raise that, right? Or it could be your own money. You could look and say, I'm going to put $25,000 invest so I have a calling card movie for myself and I want to do it right. Whatever that is, figure out what that number is because that will dictate everything from there. The second thing to do is then look and think, what could you shoot where the scope is very small, doesn't have 40 actors and doesn't have 50 locations and things like that, where it's something, a walk and talk movie, or it's a scary movie that takes place in one house, or it has one location, whatever it is, but it doesn't feel too contained. You don't want to make it like, I'm going to shoot it in the trunk of a car and we're going to make the whole movie like that, and I think there is a movie like that, but you don't want to do that. You want to have some kind of scope of the film that's a little bit bigger, right? Meaning you're obviously not going to have tons of locations, but you have to have something that breathes and feels right with the material. I guess that's what I was getting at. Like, meaning, if you're going to shoot it in one house, you want it like The Strangers or something like that, where it's a house attack movie, or the original Purge, where it's, it makes sense that it takes place in there. So take a script that the scope is relatively small. And then, so now you have the money that you believe you can raise. You have the scope that's relatively small, but feels bigger than it is. Let's put it that way. And now it's time for you to start putting the elements together, because really all you need is the script and the money. Now you can make it happen, right? And so now it's time to start planning and scheduling and moving everything forward. Now, there is many, many elements to that, and we're working on a new video series that maybe by the time of this, the video hits, we'll have it up as far as all the steps you have to take as far as production goes. But what I guess the overall gist of everything is that it's time for you this year to get out there and just do something, right? And if the thing that's holding you back has been raising the money, okay, like I said, shift that project over to that burner in the back and put something on the front and just do something, right? Do that film that you can make and really have to wrap your mind around that concept of believing you could raise that money, whatever that money is. Again, the money could be $5 million, and if you believe you can raise it and you really do, then that's great. But what can you do really right now to get outside and make that a New Year's resolution? You're going to shoot a movie within, let's say, the next 4 months, right? The first 4 months of the year, you're going to figure out a way to shoot a movie. How do you make that movie? I guess what I'm getting at simply is to get a concept idea, raise the money you think you can raise, and go out there and do it. If you want a PDF of the quick guide to film funding, check out the link below.